In this video, I want to share with you some of the specific practice techniques that I've used over the years, and I hope that they will be helpful to you as well. First of all, here are some of the exercises that I've used to warm up my fingers. Now, this one may seem a little bit funny. They may seem a little funny to you. Some of them I've made up, some of them I've garnered from piano exercise books. But don't do a ton of these. Don't spend hours practicing technical exercises. I'd rather spend my time practicing actual music. But these are good for just warming things up a little bit. So here's the first one. I start by putting my thumb on middle C, and then I'm just going to use two fingers, 1 and 2. This is finger 1, that's finger 2. I'm going to play like this. And as you get loosened up, you can go a little faster. Whoops. See, sometimes I make mistakes too. There you go. Second is you use these two fingers to do the exact same thing. Of course, you can do it as slowly as you need to in order to get it right. Now, if your fingers are not used to these type of movements, you might start to feel a little stiff, and so you just kind of shake it out a little bit. You can loosen up your hands, get the blood flowing just by going like that. Be careful, don't overdo it. Now, I've done it with thumb and finger number 2, 2 and 3. Now, it gets a little more difficult when we start using 3 and 4. That's finger 3, and that's finger 4. So 3, 4, 3, 4. You might have to go very slowly to get that right. All right. Now it gets even more difficult. We're going to use the two weakest fingers that you've got, 4 and 5. You want to keep your hand, don't let your hand go flat like this. We want to keep it up this way. So we've done it with 1 and 3. Excuse me, 1 and 2, I should say. 2 and 3. 3 and 4. And 4 and 5. I can even start to feel that a little bit myself, and I've been doing this for a long time. Now, you've probably figured out, hey, you've only been doing this with the right hand. What about the left? Well, we're basically going to be doing it, but in the mirror image of what we did with the right hand. So we start here with our thumb, fingers 1 and 2. And of course, we want to do it with 2 and 3. 3 and 4. This gets a little harder when you're left hand. And then finally, the tough one, 4 and 5. You may have to go really slow at first. Now, once you've mastered both hands separately, we do it together. The hands move in opposite directions. It's a little harder. hardest one of all. All right, I think we're going to just show you this one exercise for this video because there's a few more, but I don't want to overwhelm you with all these things. But that's an excellent way to warm up your fingers. Now, here's a little tip. One of the things I really hated, and I've mentioned this in my previous videos, I did not like people to hear me practice, especially the technical exercises. That's boring to listen to. So, one thing that you can do when you have an electronic keyboard like this is you turn the volume off. And now you can practice these kind of things with nobody hearing you. Another thing you can do, of course, is put a set of headphones on. Now, I don't have them handy here, but you know how that works. You put the headphones, plug them in, and now only you can hear what you're doing. So you can practice to your heart's content, and nobody has to listen to you. That's one of the advantages that you have today that I didn't have back in the late 60s when I started playing piano. Anyway, that's one of the technical exercises that I've used. I'll share some others with you in future videos. But for now, you got one exercise you can do to help limber up those fingers and make it easier for you to play chords and melodies and anything that you want to do. Thanks for watching. You can like this video. I would appreciate that. And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That helps the channel out a lot. I have many more things I'm looking forward to sharing with you. You'll be able to do things that you never thought you could do if you stick with me. So once again, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you in the next one.